What's up, Leo? This is going to be your forecast for love for the second half of June. This is for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It really helps out my channel. And if you are new here, I do put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me. As I do, I also do offer personal readings, and all the info for that's in the description box of the video. And I am on TikTok and Instagram. If you want to follow me over there, I've put the links to those in the description box as well. So let's get stuck into it. Spirit, what's coming in, please, for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus in the area of love, second half of June. Any love messages for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, second half of June. I just saw the Four of Swords, so maybe you're taking a break or spending some time in introspection after some conflict. Five of Swords, Nine of Wands. The Sun, well, that's you, Leo, showing up. Clarity. King of Wands, that's also potentially you, Leo, or you're dealing with another fire sign, Aries or Sagittarius. And Two of Swords. It's like stuck between, you know, a rock and a hard place is what I'm hearing. I don't know. The Nine of Wands is wounding. There's a sense of letting go of the wounding, and the Sun card could be about happy new beginnings, but then there's a stuckness. So either you're trying to make a difficult decision, whether you want to let something go or move forward again for a new start, or you're making a difficult decision between like two possibilities. There could be one situation where there's been a lot of stress. There could be another situation that seems to lead to happiness. You know, and the King of Wands would be about taking action, but there seems to be inaction or a stagnancy. Okay, so let me just have a look at this Five of Swords. The Ace of Cups, exactly. So this is about new love beginnings. So there's a potential maybe to repair a situation. I mean, Five of Swords, there's a lot of exhaustion here. But it's possible that this person is offering you a new start, or you're seeing the potential for a new start. There's also Ace of Cups, could be brand new love beginning. So this is what I'm saying. The Two of Swords is like indecision, stuckness. Tell me about the Nine of Wands in the reverse. The Justice card in the reverse. There's a lot of wounding here in a situation where you feel it's been unfair, imbalanced, unjust. Maybe you feel like someone has not been treating you very fairly. There could also be issues, legal issues, or issues around marriage and divorce with that Justice card. Maybe you've been wanting to see if you can balance things out with this person. Queen of Cups. I mean, someone that you have an emotional bond with, though. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. But then there's the Devil. Okay, so it seems to be a lot of attachment to this situation. You know, Queen of Cups and the Devil also can be very codependent type energy. It's like things are not balanced. So either you feel like you're giving a lot, and this person's taking a lot. It's very draining, exhausting, or you know, Queen of Cups, the Devil, it could be that you feel maybe you're ignoring your intuition a little bit. Queen of Cups tends to do that, and it's to your detriment, right? Like you're realizing now maybe you feel very bound to this, but your intuition is saying it's throwing you off balance in some way. Your intuition, the High Priestess, I didn't even look down. The High Priestess, your intuition, your inner knowing. So it might be a battle between hold on. Maybe the ego is saying, you know, hold on, or this person is holding on very tightly, but your intuition is sort of saying, look, something needs to change, or I don't know if this is kind of right for me. You know, the High Priestess is also like maybe what's unknown or hidden. Maybe there's been a sense of, I don't know, not having all the information here. But the Sun card's about clarity, and it's in the outcome position. Right? I don't always read that way, but they're telling me. So the Sun card means you are coming into clarity. And I also think that there's opportunity for happiness at the end of the tunnel. But the Two of Swords, it's going to require a decision or a movement. King of Swords is an action forward king. So you have to take some kind of an action. The High Priestess, it's like your intuition is telling you maybe that it's time to focus more on you and getting yourself into a space of self-sufficiency. Now, for some of you, that might involve you cutting yourself away, setting yourself free from something that maybe isn't so healthy for you. Lover's card in the reverse, Nine of Cups in the reverse. Something that feels either one-sided or there's a lack of fulfillment. For some of you, you're dealing with a situation where addictions are at play, or just very obsessive behaviors can be, you know, unhealthy. Tell me about this Five of Swords. I'm going to do the cards on them. You know, the Ace of Cups can also be about a new beginning for you, where your cup is overflowing because you're pouring back into yourself. And so that's another message. Even if this isn't about you cutting yourself away from this for a new love, this could really be about you learning to pour into yourself a bit more, because you're just exhausted and depleted here, Leo, with this Five of Swords energy. Tell me about this Five of Swords. What's that? Six of Swords, you just want to move away. I mean, from the 5 to the 6, this is about wanting to just move forward. Some of you are planning just to take a trip or a holiday, but you want to move out of this energy. And Six of Swords is also lessons. So it seems to be that there's a very big lesson here. Justice card can be karmic cycles. There's a sense of wanting to break free from a toxic cycle, and that can be about you, Leo, and your approach. But this is like, you know, whatever is holding you back or keeping you bound. So this could be repetitive cycles that you need to break away from. I mean, Six of Swords usually, it's like lesson transcended, like lesson learned. Perhaps this heavy attachment, Leo, has been, whilst I don't deny that there's an emotional bond, it could be that there's been a lot of intense attraction, but on the basis of something that needed to be learned. I've got a Four of Pentacles in the reverse, which is really about like maybe letting go of something. There's a lot of obsession here. Four of Pentacles can also be a lot of possessiveness. So maybe that's something that's also coming up, you know, because that's not necessarily like the healthiest of dynamics, right? Yeah, Leo, I'm going to look at this person. I mean, I feel, tell me about this Sun card, Three of Swords. For a lot of you, Leo, you're separating from this person, or there is a sense of working through this pain, and there's a lot of joy in that. Like, you know, I feel maybe there's unfinished business connected to this, or you're heading through June and this feels very unfinished because you've been stuck. But for a lot of you, there's a sense of just wanting to, in the very least, separate and take a long break. Like I said, maybe you're taking a holiday, but for some of you, you're moving on because there's another opportunity and you're feeling like that's more so the path to happiness, okay? And joy. So Three of Swords, I mean, this is third party energy. So for some of you, like I said, you're separating from a person to move forward for a brand new love beginning, or you want to make yourself available for that. Scorpio energy with the Death card, Gemini with the Lovers. I mean, Gemini is duality with that Lovers card. So maybe there's been indecision, like I said. Maybe you have been kind of holding on to this, hoping that, you know, things will improve. Four of Pentacles, holding on, but I feel like there's a sense of letting go. And I do feel maybe, Leo, that this person is holding on to you. You know, Four of Pentacles also is like, what are we holding on to that's not so healthy? Right? Also our patterns and our limitations, or yeah, some just toxic stuff that maybe creates a lot of wounding between you and this person. I mean, there's heartache that could have been carried into this situation, and maybe with the Two of Swords, that's like the blindfold. It's like willful blindness. We're not willing to kind of look at the things that keep repeating. Maybe you feel like you keep experiencing pain from the past in a current situation, and maybe you're looking at now what you need to heal and let go of. Or maybe you're dealing with a person who hasn't been sort of looking at what they need to change in order to move forward in a better direction. Six of Swords, to move into peace. So maybe there is a, look, Ace of Cups, new beginnings. This person I feel is holding on to you, Leo, regardless. So I think it's going to be your decision to take some kind of an action to either, you know, continue with this or move forward and move on to something else. Let me just have a look at them. Okay, so what is this person's energy? What are their intentions towards Leo now as we move through second half of June? What are their feelings and intentions towards Leo? Okay, there's the Ten of Wands, Seven of Swords, Leo, Ten of Cups in the reverse. They have a lot of trust issues, Leo, so this could be why there's this clingy, this sort of very strong attachment. Maybe you feel like this person is very, I don't know, attached, right? Obsessions. trust issues, the Justice card in the reverse. So you both feel, Leo, that there's unfairness here and mistreatment of the other one. Issues again of marriage and divorce. So, you know, that could be playing into this situation. The Ten of Cups in the reverse, so this is family issues. So this person could have issues in their background, like with their family, that's created a lot of distrust. Or maybe there has been some deception between the two of you, and this is what's caused this sense of unfairness. The High Priestess in the reverse. High Priestess in the upright, High Priestess in the reverse. So this is, again, a sense of maybe intuition is being ignored, or the High Priestess in the reverse, maybe some secrets are coming out, Leo, in June. Maybe something is going to be revealed around Seven of Swords. Something deceptive or sneaky. Especially, Leo, if you are moving on to someone else, I'm just saying. But the High Priestess in the reverse is like often, you know, what's hidden coming to light. But this could also just be, you know, revelations around toxic stuff that's weighing the connection down. The Ten of Wands. So there is a lot of burdens here. There's burdens to do with family and family issues. There's a distrust when it comes to building. Ten of Cups, right? Let me just see why we had the Seven of Swords. The Knight of Wands. There's a lot of distrust. Knight of Wands in the reverse. There's hot and cold behavior between the two of you. Someone feels like the other one is a player or playing with them, or there's just hot and cold in general, like because of the distrust, it's causing a lot of hot and cold between the two of you. You know what I mean? Like defensiveness. But then there's a lot of clinging, Devil card, like not wanting to let go because there's sort of, I'm getting a lot of anxiety here, maybe on this person's part. But the Devil card, it is in the reverse. So maybe this person, there's this sense of wanting to work through that and let, you know, heal the toxic patterns. Right, with that Devil card. Tell me about the Justice card in the reverse. But there's a lot of anxiety here. I said clinging. Four of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. A lot of clinging and anxiety. Also, this person's holding on very tightly to, I feel, more so the past and the stuff that is causing these patterns, right? There's the Seven of Swords, suspicion, avoidance. Maybe they feel like you're avoidant, Leo, you know. But again, everything is also perspective. So there's a lot of triggering and mirroring here. So the way that we have an experience is dictated by our own perceptions, which is dictated by our, you know, wounds. I think Nine of Wands in the reverse. It's like you want to work through some wounds. But this person, it's like they're holding on very tightly to, you know, so it's like the stuff that's buried, maybe. Better the devil you know, right? So sometimes it's like we need to work through the stuff. I mean, this is literally the Devil card in the Witch's Tarot says the shadow side. So it's really about the shadow. Okay, so there's a lot of shadow stuff that has to be worked through. I've got the Empress card in the reverse. There could be some stuff connected to a mother figure here that's caused a lot of pain, distrust. And then I've got the Two of Swords, which again is like, it's the stuckness and stagnancy, but it's also that willful blindness when we don't really want to look at what we need to look at. Abandonment issues here with the Five of Pentacles. But yeah, Five of Pentacles in the reverse with you, this is a sense of wanting to get past and get out of the cold. So what are they going to do? Let's see, Six of Swords in the reverse. They're not moving on, Leo. You've got the Six of Swords in the upright. They've got the Six of Swords in the reverse. So they don't want you to move on. What else? Four of Cups. And there is this sense of, Four of Cups is like emotional rejection. So they're feeling a lot on their end. Knight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. They want to work through it, Leo, Knight of Cups, and they want to, this is a commitment, Ace of Pentacles, a new start, a committed beginning, or recommitment. So it's going to really be up to you. There's a decision, Two of Swords and King of Wands. You are in that action energy. So something is going to propel you to, compel you to take some kind of an action. The offer is coming in. I can't say what you're going to decide. Let me get you some Mystic Black Rose. Bottled up, illusions, not opening up, deception, keeping things inside. There's a lot of like withholding maybe from one another. Because that's that high priestess. I think there's a lot of suspicion, like thinking that the other one is keeping things from the other. One is keeping things from the other and vice versa. And maybe that's the case, or maybe it's just this sense of like avoidance, you know, so that creates a wall. Side piece, mistress, flirting with others, the secret woman, secret hookup. Well, Leo, I don't know. I mean, the high priestess can be that. Maybe there's going to be a revelation around that. I mean, it looks to me like either that's what you're dealing with this person and you're like, I'm done with it. I mean, I feel like they cling to you, but I also feel like there's a lot of this maybe games or fears that creates unhealthy behavior. Or maybe, Leo, you've got someone else. I'm just saying, side piece, conflict, jealousy, or there's a lot of suspicion around that, right? Conflict, jealousy. Maybe there was stuff in the past that this person's still holding on to if there was third-party energy, I don't know, or vice versa. Conflict, clashing differences, irreconcilable, incompatible, jealousy, heartstrings, oh my God, mask, pretending, not genuine, two-face, playing with feelings, entrapment, get pregnant. Oh, okay, Leo. Anyway, take it as you will. We've got influences, others involved, third parties, manipulation, intervention, and then proposal, commitment. This person wants to be committed with you, Leo, or maybe you have, you know, been like in a commitment, but something is going on here where there's going to be a decision like recommit or move on. We've got soulmates, but then we've got pain, guarded, putting a wall, excruciating pain. Then there's a sense of this is like the one, spiritual connection. Maybe you also, Leo, with this Ace of Cups, there's someone else around you and you feel like that's more so soulmates, the one, life partner. I don't know. Let me get you a romance angel. Romance angel, please, for Leo. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Well, I think you're trying to work through where you have had these wounds and what might have been, you know, causing you to be closed off. I think that this person has some wounds as well. They're not sort of comfortable just trusting. And so that creates a wall, and maybe, you know, it's like wall meets wall. And then I think this is when a lot of this toxic stuff, where it's stemming from, pay attention to the red flags, the signs are cautioning you, right? Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. That's your indecision, Leo. So you're going to have to make a decision now as we move into June. I think that there's something that's going to sort of force you to come unstuck and make a decision, okay? All right, Leo, I hope that resonated for you. And if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please. And I'll check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.